Today is Holocaust Memorial Day, but quite frankly, for me, almost every day is Holocaust Memorial Day because I'm a son of a survivor, and so much of who I am and what I do and what drives me all ties back to the fact that my mother was a survivor from the Holocaust. And a defining moment in my life was when I was a little boy. I was lying in bed in the middle of the night. I heard my mother screaming. I woke up and she was having a nightmare of the concentration camp. Now, my mother was the kind of Holocaust survivor that didn't talk about her past, didn't want to burden us, I guess, and we felt uncomfortable bringing it up or ever asking about it. And so there was this mystery. All I just knew is something really horrible happened to my mother. All I knew was that my grandparents were murdered by the Nazis. And that night, when I woke up in the middle of the night from my mother's scream, I lied there and I struggled, and I was flooded with questions. Is there a God? And if there's a God, is he good? And if he's good, then why is this world so bad? And if we're the chosen people, I wish he chose somebody else. And so for many, many years, I was haunted by these questions. And I had an opportunity to meet with a rabbi, and I didn't live a traditional lifestyle until I was a teenager. When I met this rabbi, something changed in my life. He used to host at his home an open forum where you could just ask him any questions. Someone suggested, why don't you go talk to the rabbi? So I went to this rabbi, and I said, Rabbi, tell me, how do you understand the Holocaust? And the rabbi dropped his head and rocked back and forth. I saw real pain on his face. He said, you think I understand the Holocaust? You think the Holocaust doesn't challenge my faith every day? I don't know. And that was the best answer I got. If that rabbi would have started telling me all kinds of reasons why the Holocaust happened, I don't think I'd be standing here sharing any Torah at all to anybody or be involved in my Judaism. But that rabbi was so genuine, so real, and understood, and I understood, that faith doesn't mean you don't have questions. Just like courage doesn't mean that you don't have fear. Courage is that you conquer fear. Faith is, even though you have questions, you're patient to wait for answers. This should be a meaningful memorial for all of us, and may it inspire the world to embrace each other, to love each other, and finally allow good to rule supreme.